The 22 long rifle cartridge was brought to us in 1887 by the J. Stevens Arms and Tool Company. The company is still around to this day, but is just called Stevens Arms, and it is owned along with Savage Arms by Long Range Acquisition LLC after both companies were sold in 2019 by their previous owner. The 22 long rifle is an extremely popular cartridge, and it is used every day by people all over the world. The round is like an old friend to every firearms owner. It has a long and unique history as well. Many cartridges that are as old as the 22 long rifle have lost their popularity over the years, but somehow the old 22 long rifle has stayed on as the cartridge with the most units sold yearly. It may not be the most powerful of rounds, but it is still extremely fun to shoot, and that leaves us to question, why is the 22 long rifle so popular? But first, I must quickly interject and ask that you click the subscribe button and hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss the next video. At the beginning of its lifetime, the cartridge had a few contenders in the 22 caliber rimfire world, but the 22 long rifle had a few tricks up its sleeve. The 22 long rifle was contending against the already proven rounds of 22 short, 22 extra long, and the 22 long cartridges, but shooters wanted more bang for their buck for pest control, hunting, and more. So in 1887, Stevens Arms came out with the brand spanking new round, the 22 long rifle. The case of the 22 long was combined with the 40 grain bullet from the 22 extra long. The 22 long rifle had a bit more muzzle velocity, better performance, and a larger bullet than that of the 22 long and the 22 short. Shooters loved the abilities of the 22 long rifle, and that began the rise of the 22 long rifle. There are a multitude of reasons as to why the 22 long rifle is the most popular round on the market. One of the main reasons is the little round's versatility. I can attest for the abilities of the round because I can easily shoot rabbits and hares that are over 100 meters away. Being the little round it is surprising at how far away you can shoot small game animals at. The 22 long rifle is also used in multiple target shooting events from small bore and even handgun events. You can also get multiple types of cartridges and projectiles, from rat shot, subsonic, standard, high velocity and hypervelocity rounds. If you have a suppressor on your rifle and you are shooting subsonic 22 long rifle rounds, you will hardly hear the round go off. When I shoot subs with my CZ452, when I have the suppressor mounted on the rifle, all I hear is the firing pin hitting the rim of the cartridge. Those subsonics are fun to shoot. When hunting small game or doing pest control, I will usually use a high velocity round as a personal preference. There is also an abundance of the types of actions you can get for a 22 long rifle. You can get slide action, semi-automatic, bolt action, lever action, and even many more. There are also a lot of handguns on the market people can purchase that are chambered in 22 long rifle. Depending on your use or your needs, you genuinely are covered for the types of actions. For example, I genuinely prefer to use a semi-auto rimfire rifle for small game hunting because I can keep my eye on the target after each shot, there is a quicker time to fix a bad shot, and because I have a bad shoulder, if I rack a bolt action a lot, my shoulder starts to get irritated. The 22 long rifle is also arguably the best round for a new shooter to learn on. With its low recoil, muzzle velocity, and a quieter sound compared to most other calibers, the 22 long rifle makes for an excellent beginner's cartridge. With under half a foot-pound of recoil energy, any new shooter should not be scared of getting booted by a firearm chambered in 22 LR. In a controlled environment when teaching with a 22 long rifle, you should be easily able to wean out any bad habits that a new shooter may develop, because the 22 long rifle will seem to be less scary than any other cartridge. That being said, however, the 22 long rifle is still extremely deadly, and you should still reinstate to a new shooter that the 22 long rifle should not be underestimated. The 22 long rifle is also extremely cheap compared to other rounds because the 22 long rifle is small, uses less materials than most cartridges, and there is also a high demand for it. This makes the little cartridge excellent for plinking, target shooting, pest control, and small game hunting. With the 22 long rifle you won't break the bank. You can shoot all afternoon and only spend about $70 in ammunition, compared to spending hundreds when using most other cartridges. Some people will also say the 22 long rifle is actually not that reliable. However, that usually depends on the brand of ammunition you decide to purchase. Usually, the cheaper the brand, the less reliable it is. I have found out of the thousands of rounds of 22 LR ammunition I have shot, only a handful of rounds have not gone off. The usual culprit for misfires for me are the Remington Golden Bullets, but those rounds are usually cheap and are still great for plinking, so I will still use them for that reason. The two main brands of ammunition I use for small game hunting are CCI and Browning. If you are a novice shooter or a pro, the 22 long rifle is always going to be a hell of a lot of fun to shoot. The little cartridge is a staple in the world of firearms, and should still be for a very long time to come. There are multiple reasons why many of us shoot hundreds, and if not thousands, of these rounds yearly each. Once you shoot the 22 long rifle once, you will always want to shoot it again. The 22 long rifle has many reasons as to why it is an extremely popular cartridge. The round covers a variety of uses, and there is a large variety of firearms that you can use to shoot the little round. So with the reasons stated in this video, there is no wonder as to why the 22 long rifle is so popular. Just before this video ends, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel and who watches my videos. I've made it to over 3,000 subscribers, and I am blown away by that milestone. 3,000 subscribers may not be that much to some people, but it is still 3,000 more subscribers than when I uploaded my first video. So I say thank you for that. Thanks for watching. I am Ben and this is Ben Doing Things. Make sure to give this video a like and remember to subscribe. Once again, I must say thank you.